Cravings.
So today's stage from Kiffa to Bamako, making up stage 12 of the Telefonica Dakar 2005. A short road section of some 25 kilometres before a big stage, 586 kilometres. It's a biggie. Then with another long road section of 208 kilometres at the end, a total kilometerage today of 819. A long way. Everybody competing on four wheels today carried a black armband. Competitors tied it to their mirrors, their aerials, whatever they thought appropriate. In memory of Fabrizio Mioni, the two-time winner of the Paris-Dakar Rally, who lost his life tragically yesterday. And as the Dakar Rally moves from Mauritania into Mali, more and more spectators were out on the stage to see the caravan come through. Jose Maria Servia didn't have a good day today. The lone Schlesser buggy continuing in the rally hit a tree. The 3-litre V6 having problems in the stage after the accident, and at the moment of this broadcast things don't look good for him at all. He lost 45 minutes on today's stage. He's now 22 hours behind the overall leader. Not a good day. Let's hope he can repair the damage this evening. Ari Vatanen getting through the stage in 7th position, only some 17 minutes off the pace in a monster stage, some 7 hours and 38 minutes that Vatanen, the 1981 World Rally Champion, spent on today's stage. He's no stranger to Africa. He's won this rally 4 times. This year, unfortunately, not going to be his 5th. And now here is the two-wheel drive machine of Guino. And they've gone down a bit of a dead end, so in true driver style, he kicked the co-driver out to try and find a way out of this problematic area. The dry stream causing things to be a little difficult if they were to go down in it, but eventually they decided to go back from when they came, and they got out of it. Guino still having an exceptionally strong rally, and as we saw, a two-wheel drive buggy together with Thierry Magnaldi not necessarily being a bad thing to have. The weather did brighten up at about midday today. The sun peered eventually through the clouds and eventually through the sandstorm that has been bugging the Dakar over the last 7-8 days or so. Carlos Souza would have found it good going though, a little cooler inside the Nissan than 12 months ago when it was 50 degrees coming into Bamako. Carlos Souza having a good day once more. 5th on the stage he was, just under 11 minutes back of the eventual victor. Carlos Souza, though having lost an enormous amount of time earlier this week, he's now 7th in the overall standings. Now, one of the Latvian four-wheel drive buggies had a bit of bad luck today, together with our Volant Dakar, our rookie Dakar machine. The pair of them, can you believe it, actually hitting each other in the middle of the stage, and the pair of them losing time. The scenery, once more spectacular, as Mali was the host to the Dakar. Dakar organisation having gone through many of the villages days in advance, warning people that the rally was coming through. We're now on board with Eddie Orioli, the Italian 4-time victor of the Dakar on two wheels. He's now with the Isuzu squad. It's their first works effort on the Dakar, and interestingly enough, Clay Regazzoni, the former Ferrari Formula 1 driver, is driving in one of the service vehicles. Clay Regazzoni, a multiple Formula 1 winner in the 70s. The victor of today's stage didn't have much time to look at the elephant trees, or indeed much of the wildlife that was all around many of the villages today. Janil de Villiers from South Africa getting his foot down, and even though he lost his way at one point in this particular village, he managed to come home 3 minutes ahead of the rest of the field today in a stage that took de Villiers some 7 hours and 21 minutes. A long time in a car on a stage, but fortunately, as I have said, cooler conditions today. The dust still everywhere. De Villiers, though, in 4th position overall. He's got a healthy advantage over the guy behind him, but it's as good as 3 hours to catch 3rd position overall. Maybe too steep a hill to climb. Things getting once more and more verdant as the palm trees get more and more numerous by the mile. This is Black Africa. Colours are everywhere. At the beginning of the stage, though, everybody was together. Stefan Pederhansel, the Dakar leader, coming into today's stage, together with Jutta Kleinschmidt, together with Pederhansel's teammate, Luc Alphon. Jutta Kleinschmidt having problems in one of the villages, even though she had slowed down to the 50km/h speed limit that is policed by the GPS system. She managed to hit a small cow or even a calf and lose a little bit of time. Kleinschmidt coming home in 6th position today, some 13 minutes back of de Villiers, the victor of the stage. But with the single track roads, you've got to be brave if you're going to make a passing manoeuvre on somebody. One of the Mitsubishis thinking the better of it and just throttling off a moment. But with so many villages, there can only be so many ways out of them. Kleinschmidt, Pederhansel and Sabi all trying to find the best way home. It really was a spaghetti junction in many of the villages, as not only were there cows in the road at one point, but even the odd goat making a last bid run for home. At the first control points, they were again line astern. Luc Alphon clinching 3rd position on today's stage, just back of his teammate Pederhansel 2nd, but of course de Villiers, who rocked up victorious. No such luck for Vincent Bartan with his Mercedes, rolling it big time. Fortunately, the crew okay. Unfortunately, the Mercedes doesn't look too badly damaged. De Villiers being victorious on today's stage ahead of Stefan Pederhansel, Alphon Sabi and Souza. For de Villiers, his first stage victory of the season. Overall, Pederhansel's lead is still 23 minutes ahead of Alphon. Kleinschmidt, de Villiers 4th, Sabi in 5th position. Roma 6th, Souza 7th, Manuel 8th, Monterde in the BMW 9th, Servia still 10th.
Very, very tough.